Hello, chat. Welcome back to the Gen 5 Shiny Decks. In the last stream, that was a long time ago. That was a very long time. That was, dare I say it, chat? This is horrifying to announce. 11 days ago. I have not streamed for almost 2 weeks. And you know what? I did warn you to an extent, but at the same time, I got sick. And I'm still sick. And we're just gonna keep the train going. We're gonna keep riding. And today we have quite a bit of lore that we need to jump into because I have to tell you why I was gone, where I was, why I was arrested,
this sub is.
And
this guy never streams Fitty.
Some cool shiny hunts that we're gonna do today, which is very exciting, everybody. It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be big. Yeah.
Welcome back,
it's
little
gonna be fun.
I missed you, Pookie.
Porygon.
You don't miss me if you're gonna do that. I need to do my intro. So the game plan today, chat, is we are going to be going on to a little bit of a grind, some might say. We're gonna go into we're gonna be going into a new realm. Because as you might have
Where is Johnstone?
He is in Turkey getting a hair transplant.
That's not where I was.
Obama be like, let me have hair.
That's not where I was. Where has that one ever been? When have we ever had that sound?
Welcome back, Mr. Balls.
The Minecraft zombie? Where has that been? I didn't add that. Emily, did you? Okay, that's not the point. Point is,
Welcome back, John.
here's the game plan. Today we are going to be going into the legendary realm and we're going to be hunting some legendaries because we are halfway through this challenge, believe it or not. Except we're not. We're not halfway through the challenge because I'm not good at counting. So we're going to hunt the legendaries and I found a nice middle ground because we are 2 away from getting to the halfway point to then where we can hunt the legendaries because I have all of those set up. And not only do I have those set up, I also have the Dynamax Adventure set up because I spent the past 2 days in bed playing Pokemon Shield. So that's really epic, right? And this morning I'm like, okay,
Hi,
well,
John.
what 2 Pokemon can I hunt to fill in that gap? And I was like, okay, super easy. We're gonna hunt for a Drillbur. We're gonna do the Drillbur line. And so I set up a steel type sandwich to do an outbreak for Drillbur to like find it. Only until I realized 2 minutes before I went live, Drillbur is a ground type.
I hate it here.
That was a waste of time. And so we need to find an outbreak, and now then we're going to hunt it. Because I kept finding Excadrill. I found like 6. And I'm like, there's no way. There's no way it's that rare. It's a Drillbur.
My
It's
personal Coco Melon for Lesbians streamer returns. You're not just that, but it's a title you've earned. Good luck with today's hunts.
The Coco Melon of lesbians? What, don't say true. What lesbian energy do I bring? Like, I don't feel lesbian. Being gay. Well, I'm not. Okay, that's fine. Let's just go over here. Because I have a whole lot of stories and lore to tell you.
Welcome back, Mr. Bald Fiddy.
Type 1 if you're a lesbian and you're watching. Type 2 if you're a lesbian and you're not watching. Type 3 for other.
Remember, chat, use your Prime sub.
There's no way I have that many lesbian viewers. Why is his head so big? I guess you could say that about me too. Let's go over here.
3.
I'm gay watching. Okay, awesome. Awesome.
I'd personally say you're more like baby sensory videos for gay people.
Kind of. Honestly, in a way, kind of. But
Welcome
before
back, egg boy.
I'm just gonna end the stream. Where's Yamask? Don't get me started. I hunted Yamask while I was gone. I did, but I have a middle ground. I have a middle ground. First, while I'm doing this, chat, tell me about the stuff that you did before I start yapping my mind. He still hasn't got it? Yes, I know.
Link.
Did I see the Switch 2 news? Wait, what is that? Is that like a console or something?
I'll be honest, John, I still can't believe you did what you did to get arrested. I think you might be the first person arrested at a Pokemon regional.
We'll get to that, guys. We will get to that in due time. Stop doing the Minecraft zombie. I don't know how you're doing that. I really don't know where you're making that sound. Okay, I need to make a ham sandwich. Playing Repo. I don't know what that game is. I just know of it. I'm aware of the flick. Oh my god, chat, the sub notifications are so behind.
Johnstone.
And we will open up packs for those 10 gifted. Thank you for the 10 gifted. Also, not trying to brag or anything, but Ultra Ball. That's right, we're almost at Master Ball. I'm on my way. I'm getting there, and I will. I will. And you're gonna be impressed. You're gonna be impressed by the skills. It's gonna be sick. It sounds like you're bragging. I am. They're resetting the ranks? Yeah, I know. Soon. I got like 8 days. 8 days to get to master. Ham. 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 Cucumber. Cucumber. Pickle. Pickle. Yeah, no, I can definitely get to master. Cause okay, by the way, what is it? In Great Ball, I won 12 matches in a row to get to Ultra. So I think I'm fine.
Welcome back, sick little church boy. Now I'm going into cardiac arrest.
Don't.
Back, sick little church boy. Now I'm going into
You've had 11 days! You've had 11 days for new beds!
Little church boy. I sick tree.
We need something new.
Oh!
That was new. That was a new one. That was good.
Hello,
That was
Mr.
good. That was
Stone.
new.
Welcome back.
Yeah, no, I'm not
I
mad
can
at
tell
that.
it's been a
That's
while
perfect.
since your
That's
wig
perfect.
is very crooked.
My what?
Maybe we can FaceTime before you go live next time.
My wig is crooked? Okay, it should be good now. Stop.
How is it going? Bruv. Bruv. Bruv.
Chat, it's been 7 minutes. It's been 7 minutes. Why can't Blitzel evolve? Banned in 3 countries. My goodness.
Double digits. Nails, chairs, chairs, nails, nails, chairs, chairs, scales.
John really gave a shootout on a podcast to the dude who called him little church boy. Respect.
Unprecedented level of booms, by the way. Boom! Boom! Nah, that's enough. That was enough.
It was very nice seeing you in Atlanta. Now it is time for your pop quiz. Prove you remember me.
There's no shot I will. Wait, look at all these horses.
Don't you just hate it when your bird wakes you up like this? Tweet, 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 tweet.
Wait, I forgot about chat. Isn't don't all 3rd graders have today off?
Love seeing your bald head for 2 months.
I heard about that.
I am here to announce Beth has the hour to make John leave his group of friends and find Beth.
Oh, true. Okay, let me start.
Need to get called a all story.
Let's start with the beginning of my trip, okay? All the way back.
Too bad.
Long time ago.
Stroking it.
I'm never telling my stories. I can just tell. It's not happening. It's not. Where is it over here? I think it is, right? Yep, it is. Wow, look at all these little horses walking around.
Legend tells of a legendary gamer whose skills are the stuff of legend. That legendary gamer is known as Game Isle Johnstone Dumby.
Okay, thank you.
Releasing invaders worldwide today. Go watch his new movie.
Johnstone and the Battle of Porygon Johnston Dumby. Then
She's a motorcycle! She turned into a motorcycle, chat!
Please do not stroke it, gamers.
Hi, Nimmy. Can I start my stories now? Okay, I think we're good. So, let's start with the first thing. The first thing that I did was I took a trip.
Why don't you synchronize to defeat these Pokemon rather than just auto battle?
Because I don't know. I want to ride on my bike. Oh. Wait, round of applause, chat. We got our first ban of the day. There we go. We're starting out great. Nice job. Hey, everyone. Hey. So, to start things out, the first thing I did was I took a trip to Texas, which I feel like most of you knew that I was doing that. But yeah, so I took a trip to Texas, and I met I not only met Optic Hitch, which if you do not know, he has a podcast.
Jonathan, we
called
missed you.
Around the Bar. And I was featured on the podcast.
Don't let this interrupt you. Go on.
Okay, thank you so much. And yeah, so I basically went out there for one day. One singular day, in and out, no burger.
Me.
And so I met him as well as a bunch of other people that were on the Optic team. And I would like to preface, chat, I have all of the footage of it. I will. I will upload all of it. I have all the footage of the entire experience, as well as regionals, which we'll get to as well. So what ended up happening is I went there, and I got there at, I don't know, like 12 p.m. And so I met up with him, and then we immediately went and got tacos. I'm gonna show you the tacos that we got. Life-changing. Actually, wait, first of all, here's a picture of Baby this morning when I had my tea. Everybody say hi to Baby. He's small and kind. He is. Okay, I'm just gonna over here. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, look at these. Are those not unbelievable? Are those not the greatest tacos you've ever seen in your entire life? Yeah. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you, chat. This was me. This was me first bite. I was getting crazy on that table. And so, yeah, we talked for a little bit. And here's one little insider thing that you may not think about. In like with going on a podcast, but we didn't really talk. Like when I first met him, we almost said nothing, just because I wanted to save all those conversations for the podcast. And so we were trying to find the most like non-podcast related questions to ask each other. It's like, oh, what do you think about the chairs we're sitting on? which I've never even thought of because I've never been on a podcast before. And so I'm trying to find, he's like asking me questions and I'm not replying to him because I'm trying to save it. And I have to be like, respectfully, I don't want to talk about that. Like I have like a PR team that's in my ear telling me to not speak on certain things. You can repeat it? No, but yes, but no at the same time. It's like keeping the authenticity. Anyways, so we then went to the optic studio or like warehouse, which fun fact, found this out. So they have a they're renting out like a portion of a building. The other the people who own the other half of the building is Gearbox, who is currently making Borderlands 4. And so like while I'm doing the podcast, the entire time I'm thinking about the fact that they're upstairs working on hopefully a very goated game when it comes out, which is really sick. And so the entrance, when you walk into the building, they have like, you know, like the brick walkways when you go up to a building. They had a custom brick of the Gearbox logo. Like a giant gear is in the front of the building, which is really, really sick. Borderlands is washed, so is your attitude. Step back, brother.
Oh yes, I'm stoning it.
Don't do that, please. Did I steal it? The brick was probably about 400 pounds. I don't think I have that ability. I'll you know, maybe I'll go to the gym tomorrow and we'll grind it out. But yeah, so I ended up going there. We had the podcast. To the shock of absolutely no one in chat, it's one of the longest podcasts that he's ever done. If you get me talking, chat, I'm gonna talk, you know? I think, so he does two versions. This is pretty common with podcasts. So they have two different versions. They have the one that is free and available online on like YouTube or Spotify or whatever. And then they have another one, which is the Patreon exclusive, the paid one. And I think that the Patreon version of it that's uncut is like over 3 hours long. Usually his podcasts are like an hour flat. I would like to know that this is already up and available. There was a premiere and I peeped the premiere and it was just a bunch of you guys saying, oh my God, he's bald. Somebody said he looks scary. Wasn't a fan of that one. And then somebody else said, you can tell why he's wearing a hat. So they're all very positive comments. Anyways.
Make sure to use Twitch Prime, chat.
Let's do
now,
a prediction.
Let's talk about baldness.
Like we joke, but literally how do you look scary? Like this. Anyways.
Hi John, can you please say happy birthday to my best friend T? He loves your work in Whiplash.
I'm not doing that ever in my life. Crit, thanks for the 41 months. What's going on, T? Happy birthday. I hope you have a great birthday.
How does it feel to always be in the front row of group pictures?
Okay, that's not even true. That's not even true. Chat, sit and wait. Oh, you're gonna look so stupid.
Enjoy the podcast very much.
You're gonna look so dumb right now. Oh yeah. Yeah, explain this, loser. Check this out. Not only am I in the back of the photo, I'm in the middle of the photo. All right, so relax. Take a break. Take a little breather. Yeah, I don't really know why I was holding Dumby. I just didn't want to hit like the standard like... New prediction is up, chat. Do I get one by the end of this sandwich? I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't really remember. Like, I know that it's like Orpal instead of blue. You're so short. Surely some viewer has a photo that I took with them and will defend me.
Down to earth Johnstone, be like, let me be Johnest.
Don't do that. I giggle anytime I hear that sound in real life. Okay. That was supposed to say kinda cute, but it was just like a grunt.
John the First, Mr. Yappin paid chatter. I expect my payment in 10,000 bills. Don't be late or you'll end up like Guados.
Porygon.
Shadow didn't want him in. He's shy. He's a little shy. Oh, look at those. Okay. It's creative. Where was I in my story? Oh, yeah. So we talked for 3 hours. And then, quite literally, chat, I went to bed. That was the end of the day. I got food. I went and got food. And then went to bed. And then the next morning, I was gone. I think I did, in total, 5 hours of activities on that flight. So there's not a lot of footage of that entire thing, aside from the Optic Studio, which was really, really, really cool. Because they gave me a tour around the entire place. And
Thanks for being so tall. I love you, man. Will you be at Worlds?
I will be at Worlds, yes. Sorry, Chad, I'm already losing my voice, but I'm trying. I'm trying so hard. But yeah, so I went and did that, and then immediately got back. And then I had to take care of some stuff beforehand, so I wasn't able to stream before I left for regionals. But regionals was crazy. There was so much that happened, and I'm gonna try my best to break down everything that happened, including the insane, crazy drama lore that also happened. What color? Oh, his nose is blue. Okay. Bark if you see the shiny, please. Can't believe I wasn't already following. Well, thank you, Ryan Reynolds Breast Milk, for the follow. I really appreciate that. So day one, well, actually, I got there on Thursday night. And nobody was really there. Which is fine. Actually, let me check my photos. Let me check my photos just so I get this correct. Let me see. Actually, no, there were people there. Okay, so, sorry, when I tell stories, I forget a lot, because my brain's small.
Prime, so you don't miss the shiny.
Yeah, so Thursday night, I get there, and I find out that most of the people aren't going to be there, because we had a group of, like, 25 people, I think, that we're going.
Great content. Thanks for the entertainment.
So Thursday, I shoot a text to Mr. Purplecliff Gaming, and I'm like, hey, are you still showing up? Because he was going to be like a last-minute surprise guest in our group. And he sends me a picture of him on the flight on his way there, which is really hype. And so we ended up meeting up, and we also met up with, let me make sure I get everybody. So we met up with SB Coop, met up with Quick Panic, Nora, and Papa C. And we all hung out for a little bit. Actually, wait, before that, chat, I hung out with Jack, and he was like, hey, do you want to get some food? Can you hurry it up? Bro, this is a long story. I'm only on Thursday. We had to get to Sunday. You want to speedrun this conversation? Go to TikTok. Before we meet everybody, Jack was like, hey, do you want to get some food? I'm like, yeah, obviously. I'm down. And I was like, are you down for Korean barbecue? Which is always like, that's the easiest group activity. Even if there's 2 people, it's the easiest group activity to go to. He's like, yeah, I'm down. And so we pull up to this place. I think the name of it was Park 27, Park 41, something like that. And we sit down to eat. And I open the menu, and my eyes immediately go like this. Because I look at the menu, and so you can choose individual meats and stuff like that, but they have like a course selection that you can choose from, like a pre-made one that they just bring out for you. And I'm like, yeah, do you want to do this course? And he's like, yeah, for sure. And then I look at the price, chat. I'm not even trolling. $180. And that was the cheap one. And I look at Jack, and I'm like, hey, I had no idea. I'm still down to run it, but I'm like, this is bad. And he looks at me, he goes like this. Oh, okay. And then I realized that we're in very significantly wider tax brackets from each other. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, sure, let's have it. And keep in mind, the course that we chose was meant for a party of 4. And so when we asked to place the order, he's like, the waiter's like, are you sure? Are you sure that you can eat all that? It's for 4 people. And Jack looks at him and goes, hey man, I'm fat. And I start giggling. And the waiter just looks at him like this. Like no reaction whatsoever, just walks away. And I looked, I was like, well, I thought that was funny. And so we're eating our food and everything, and keep in mind this, because of the price, thankfully, they cooked all the food for us. Which I guess in a way that does kind of defeat the purpose of Korean barbecue. However, he did actually cook all the food for us. And every single time he would put the food on our plate, he's like, there's no way that you can finish all this food. And I took that as disrespect. I took it as a very rude comment because he kept every single time. Because keep in mind, it was like 5 or 6 different meats. And he's like, you can't handle all this meat. And I said, you haven't seen me in Miami. And so we ended up clearing literally all of it. Top to bottom, the entire platter. And every single time that he would come by, he would be more and more shocked that we were going through it. And at the end, as we're finishing up, I said to him, I was like, do people struggle with this? Because it wasn't really a lot of food. Like, it was a lot of food, but it was like it definitely had more than I should have. But it was not like I wasn't full. I was like, do people struggle with this? And the waiter looks at me like long and he's like, no.
Get that mole king.
And we then realized in that moment that that guy was just really, really high. Because nothing he was saying to us made any sense. He was just contradicting himself. Nor was he really replying to the things that we said to him. And so, yeah, so we ate that and then we left. And then we met up with the other people in the group. Which, by the way, we have 13 minutes left. So we met up with the group, and immediately, the moment we got to their hotel, it started downpouring. Like torrential Kyogre's and Satopolis City downpour. And I was like, okay, well, we can't really walk around town, so what do? And I knew that there was one easy answer. Chad, what's the one thing you should do if it's downpouring, you can't go outside and do activities? There's one thing you can do. Karaoke? Sure. Sure, if you want to be boring.
Hey John, good luck today.
If you
can't wait to see the Roach review later on.
If you said go see the Minecraft movie, you'd be correct. And so Jack calls an Uber to go to like a Regal Cinema. And we see the car pull up. It was like a black Escalade. And so, and keep in mind, it is downpouring, and so I'm rushing to the car. And we're all running to the car for clarification, but I'm the first one to get to the car. And I immediately grab the back door handle and start pulling on it. And the door is locked. And I'm like trying to open it just to see if I can time it right when he opens it up. Bro drives off. He straight up just drives off. And I turn and look at Jack, and I'm soaking wet. And he's like, was that not our Uber? And I was like, I mean, check the app, and you can see the app. He's going in the exact same direction, so it was 100%. Like, we matched the license plates. But I think because of the fact that I was wearing a hoodie to protect my head from getting wet, the guy thought that I was trying to carjack him, GTA style. And while I am excited for GTA 6, I'm not planning to replicate those practices. And so the guy straight up drove off. And here's the thing, is we tried to double down and Jack messaged him on the Uber app and was like, hey, that was us. And the guy didn't reply and then went to the hotel across the street and said, I'm here. As if he wasn't already here. And Jack replied and said, hey, I know, we were just there, we tried to get in the car. And the guy replied, I'm here now. And so we realized that there was a small language barrier, and so we ended up canceling the ride and getting it with somebody else. Which was...
Hi Don, I hope you had a fun trip. You're
Thank
looking
you.
extra luscious today, also bald balls.
Anyways, so we get the second Uber. And it's a little bit smaller than the other one. And so I'm sitting in the back. It's Papa C, Nora, and
11
myself.
days later and still follically challenged.
I'm not follically challenged. I'm just like kind of balding. And you know those like, they're almost like jumper seats. You know the jumper seats that are in the in trucks? Imagine in the back. And so like I am stuffed.
Balls, welcome
I'm like
back,
this
balls.
in the back seat, like this, crunched next to Nora. And this is my first time ever interacting with Nora IRL. And so I turn and look at her as we're like crunched in the seats together. I'm like, is this where I thank you for the raid from last week? That was my introduction to her. Anyways, so we ended up going to a bar to get some drinks. And then we went to the Minecraft movie. One thing I will say is I was very shocked. That movie is funny. That movie is very funny. I was wildly surprised. There are so many moments in that movie I did not expect. Very, very out of their humor. And yeah, it was a really good time. And I said chicken jockey. I did. I clapped when he said I'm Steve. I did. And that was a really, it was a good movie. There were not a lot of people in the theater. There really weren't a lot of people in the theater. But yeah, it was good. It was really nice. Also, I need to blow my nose because this will happen a lot during stream. So bear with me, chat. Bro, what do you mean show us? Do it on camera? What the heck? I'm surprised I haven't found anything so far. Yeah, so we went and saw the Minecraft movie, and I think that was the end of the night. Coop, was that the end of the night? I think that's kind of all we did. We just went back to the hotel. And then it was Friday. And so Friday was the first day that you could go to the venue. And so this was at the Georgia World Congress Center, which if you have ever been there, that place is an absolute maze. That is the largest building I think I've ever been in. I truly believe that there is no convention that could use the entire building. And so I ended up going to the convention, and all you could really do on the first day was just get your ticket, which your ticket was just a wristband. which I was a little bit sad about because I kind of wanted like an actual pendant thing. Shiny, clip, or band? Please provide the clip of me finding it. Or you're banned. Sorry, I'm a little nerfed today. I'm a little nerfed. It despawned. Let's see it. Let's see the clip. Yeah, so we got there, we got a wristband, which I kind of wish I got like a little necklace thing, but that's okay. But yeah, we got a little green bracelet. And the moment I got there, people were like stopping me. It was actually before I got my bracelet. People were stopping me. And let me tell you, chat, the stuff that you guys gave me, so absurdly nice. Literally the first person I met was like, hey, I brought a Dumby card for you to sign. Don't play with me like that. That's too nice. That's too nice. Yeah, so that was, did someone give you a wig? No. You should have, though. That would have been nice. And yeah, so we were walking around, and we get into the line. And the first thing you can do, Friday is really just getting your badge to go in, but you can also do side events. And so before we do the side events, the first thing I figured that we could do is go to the vendors, which I was blown away. There were so many vendors there. For comparison, at Worlds, there were two. There were 2 people that you could buy stuff from. At regionals, there were probably, I don't know if 10 is a fair number, but like 8 different vendors you could order from, and they had a whole bunch of merchandise there, and it was very nice. They had a lot of cool stuff there, a lot of Japanese import. And
Pregnant.
what are we saying? What are we talking about? Yeah, so we started looking through all the stuff. I ended up buying a booster box of Heatwave Arena. Is that the Japanese set? It's like the newest Japanese set is Heatwave Arena. Not, sorry. I know that Destiny Rivals or whatever the one is, the Team Rocket one. Yeah, I bought one of those. And because there is one card, this is the first time in a while that I've seen a card, I'm like, I want to own that card. And it was Ethan's Ho-Oh. We crack open the booster box. I think it was the second pack. Let's just say I pulled the Ethan's Ho-Oh. And I have footage of it. And so I was really content with that. And I was very excited. And I realized now I gave that card to Coop.
So small and reddish and also blue in a dark place. Why can't you breed it instead?
I don't feel like breeding right now. Maybe later tonight, though. Yeah, so I realize now that I gave that card to Coop. I left the box with Quick? Oh, no. It's being passed around. It's being passed around. No. Well. Coop showed that card on stream. Okay, well, to be fair, he also pulled that card. The same card. Anyways, sorry, chat. I'm really struggling to talk now. Passed around and bread. Yeah, so I don't have the card. I don't have the card. I will receive it at some point in the future, I'm sure.
Another failed ho-oh Sarge.
Stop. Do sign language to talk to us? I actually could do that. Wait, look! Drillbur. I have 6 minutes and 13 seconds. Okay. Well, didn't find it in the sandwich.
Hey, John Herta got arrested. Hope you didn't drop the soup.
What? Stop.
Also, hope we're recovering.
Okay. Oh yeah, I can just do this. What were we talking? Oh yeah, okay. So after we checked out the vendors, we ended up going to the line for side events because a viewer came up to me and told me, "Hey, did you know that they're doing TCG Pocket side events?" If you don't know what side events are, they're basically stuff you can do if you are not actually competing, where you can earn points and redeem meta prize wall. That's pretty much the general idea of it. And so I went with Coop and I was like, oh, I want to sign up for the TCG Pocket. I think that'd be really fun to do. And so we're standing in line because obviously it's the beginning. The line is enormous. And we stood in line for probably an hour and a half to go and register. And the entire time their servers are down. And so we were waiting in line, just waiting for the line to move. And eventually after an hour and a half, we get up to the front of the line and we're like, hey, we wanted to sign up for the TCG Pocket side event. And the person goes to me and they're like, oh, yeah, right now the system's not working for the TCG Pocket event. So you can sign up for anything except for TCG Pocket right now. And so if you come back in like 2 hours, we can get you signed up for it. Why didn't you tell anybody in line that? Why didn't you say those things to us while we were in line? I feel like that would have been really helpful in that moment. And so we were like, okay, we'll come back later. I would like to note, we didn't. Because so here's the weird thing. You guys know what Open Table is? If you don't, it's basically an app you can use to reserve at a restaurant. They were running all of the side events through Open Table. And so in order to see which events you wanted to register for, you had to look through the menu, which I thought it was just a very like wild way to run it. They've done it for a while. I had no idea. Anyways, and so we checked back 2 hours later and it still wasn't there. I don't know if they just canceled the side events for TCG Pocket. I don't really know what the issue is with that. But we ended up never doing it, which sucks because I really wanted to mess around with that, like actually do a competitive thing. This whole sandwich is as pale as John. No, I can make it worse.
Johnston,
How's
Johnston,
this?
Johnston.
Dear God. Bro is sweaty! Sweaty. Kinda. Yeah, so we ended up waiting in line for nothing. And then we just kind of walked around and met friends. There really wasn't a lot that happened on Friday. Friday night was a little bit of a different story. Let me check my photos to remind myself of what happened. You still owe us 10 packs?
Hey,
you want to
John.
run 10 packs right now, chat? I'm down. You actually get 14 because I didn't open any packs yesterday. Because I just forgot. Oh yeah, it's down here. Do you guys miss stream? You guys having a good time? You guys having a great time? Also, baby is sleeping. If you're wondering where baby is sleeping. Hold.
I found the special misprint Funfi that I showed you on Saturday. Both the Rev Hollow and standard prints were in my binder. Need to get your autograph on them at Worlds.
Absolutely. Absolutely, we can do that. you see this Pokemon Home update in a couple days? I did not see that. I'm listening. Oh. Oh. Wow. Okay. Next. You see Switch 2 pre-orders are on the 24th. Are they actually? Okay, I mean, we're 2 for 2. This is huge. Okay. Well, I will be buying one. Oh, by the way, I watched part of the Mario Kart World Direct. Why did they do that? What I'm asking is why did they do a direct? Because they didn't show anything that was really new. It was basically just like another 15 minutes of what they already showed. Also, the comment section was a treat. Hope your trip was good. We're getting through the stories. We are. We're getting there. If you hear a it's good. It's bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. It's terrible. It's... Oh! It's fantastic! It's huge! Enjoy this cutscene while I blow my nose. Wow, that's really nice. Okay. Anything else? Oh. Oh. Well, that was definitely something. Oh, spoke too soon. You should look at the new event shop. Okay. Gladly. Gladly. Event shop. Oh. It's cool. It's cool. What's the event though? How do you unlock them? Oh. I have 7 days. Oh, I just had to wonder pick a ton? Okay. I got you. I got you. Okay, well. Either way. We're back to it. Oops, wrong thing. We're back to it. Also, let me check where I was Friday night. I want to make sure I get it correct. Wait, did I not take any I didn't take any photos for Friday night. I definitely did. Oh, okay, yeah, never mind. Yeah, okay, so I just show you the photos first. So the first night that we went out and did something was Friday night. Our choice of intro was to we're gonna switch it up, and we went to Korean barbecue. To be fair, it was a different Korean barbecue, but we went to another Korean barbecue, this time with an entire group of people. If I could sum it up in one photo, this would be the photo. Rich is like, we're at the Omni. 5 shots in. That pretty much sums up the entirety of me going to Korean barbecue. Yeah, and so we went there, and that was a lot of fun. It was Korean barbecue, so like, you know, but I got to hang out with a whole bunch of people. Hang out with like with all the ladies, Hasty, Sunny, Cam. Who else was there? It was a big group, so it's kind of hard to remember. Sorry. Wow, you look wasted. Thank you guys so much. That's awesome. That's great. Yeah, and so we ended up going there. And I'm not gonna lie to you, chat, after being at the convention all day and then going and get food, Peepaw was tired, so I went to bed. And then I woke up. And then we had the big game plan. It was time to go crazy. And so we had the game plan of going to round 1, which I think I mentioned it before. Type 1 if you've ever been to round 1, or at least know what it is. Because it's a cool spot. It's essentially, if you don't know, it's a barcade. So it's an arcade and a bar. But additionally, what separates it from all the other barcades that you can go to is the fact that they also have like sports. And what you can do is you have like batting cages, you can ride a bull, you can play basketball, all that stuff. Sports? What's wrong with sports, chat? Also, what's wrong with Drillbur? I'll say it. Where is this little rat? I think we've spent solid time. Yeah, so we went there, and we were ready to get the party started. And they had a whole bunch of claw machines, and we were ready to be gotcha gamblers. And I would like to know, unlike a lot of other arcades, they had actual like Pokemon merchandise, which was sick. And so we're getting started to you know, do a little bit of gotcha gambling. And then one of my friends walks over and he's like, guys, I have devastating news. The bar is closed for the entire evening. And keep in mind, chat, we got there at like 8 p.m. Maybe 9 p.m. And so Jack comes up to me and he's like, hey, do you want to get out of here? And I was like, oh, already? Wow, the night's young, but yeah, no, I'm down. He's like, cool, we can go to a bar that's next door while they're trying to figure their stuff out. And I was like, oh yeah, that's cool too. And so, because the round 1 was in like this mall complex, and so we leave the mall, and we go outside, and we're just walking over to the place. He's like, we can go to Buffalo Wild Wings and we can have a drink. I was like, okay, cool. And so we walk into it says like Buffalo Wild Wings over the door. We walk in. For some reason, we spawn in PF Chang's. I've never been into a PF Chang's in my entire life. And this whole time, we have no idea like why the menu looks so different from every other Buffalo Wild Wings we've ever been to. And yeah, so we ended up getting a couple drinks. And everybody is still trying to make their mind up at the round 1. And so, by the time we finished our drinks, they're like, John, where are you? And I was like, oh, I just left. And they're like, okay, well, we're going to a bowling alley. So I ended up going to like, they're teleporting to a bowling alley. And so I ended up going with them. And that was really fun too.
John.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Also, I will get to subs. I know I have not read any of them, but I will. I promise. So yeah, we ended up going to the bowling alley. The bowling alley was really fun, for a lot of reasons. Lots of gaming. I will say, chat, I was getting absolutely dusted. I'm not a bowler. I'm not. And keep in mind that Rich played like professional bowling, and so he's dunking on me. Whimsy is also very good at bowling, and everybody's clowning me because I'm guttering like every single time. Every single time I'm guttering. And everybody's like, wow, John, you can't even hit one pin. And Whimsy's like, she's like, no, John, you're trying, just switch this up. And I would try and switch it up and I'd still gutter it anyways, but at least she was positive, you know? John, am I doing something wrong? And so it goes up to like the 7th frame. And Jack's like, hey, can I borrow your camera? I was like, yeah, sure. Do you want to like, you can film something if you want. And I watch as it's my turn. Jack made a special call for them to update my frames. So I had the like bouncers. I had like the guards on the sides of my railings, so I couldn't go into the gutters anymore. Which I'm not gonna lie to you, that hurt. That hurt my feelings. The audacity. But I did play better, so, you know, there's only so much I can say in that moment. Like my 5-year-old nephew. Right. John, I don't think you're walking far enough away to despawn all of the driller. There's none on that side.
Blink, 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 blink.
True. Type 1 if you felt that. Yeah, so we ended up doing that. We had a few drinks. We got quazy. And that was kind of the end of Friday as well. It wasn't really like too much that happened that day. Wait. No. Yeah, there wasn't too much that happened that day either. Just kind of hanging out with friends. You got to keep your wrists straight. Wait, can I show you guys my form? And then you like judge based off of that? If you think my form is good. Okay.
Hi chat, hi mods, hi John. Welcome back. Hope you're feeling better.
Is that good? Rated out of 10. I think that was pretty solid. Even the plush didn't go straight. Stop. Stop. Grandma bowling, but I mean, it works. Chat, how big are the balls that you use? You ever play Wii Sports like that? Yes. Absolutely, I would. I absolutely would. Did I get any with the skateboards? What do you mean skateboards? At regionals? 9 or 10? Okay. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I'll be mindful in the future. There's no way you're rolling a 15-pound ball. What are you, The Rock? Oh, they added more to the Pokemon Center? No. No. Yeah, so we ended up doing that, and that was super cool, and it was a nice time. And then Saturday is the actual day of the competition. Like that's where it starts. The pools are done, I believe, by the end of Friday. And so Saturday you get to see the actual like big games. And so first day we go in and. I ended up watching a few games with Nora and Coop, and that was I didn't really know who was playing. So I watched Pokemon Go, but I also watched VGC. I think we were just watching Swiss rounds, so it wasn't like even then wasn't like a huge match, but and I don't really know what I was doing either. Type 1 if I should open the packs John left in my hotel room. Oh yeah, you can just do that. That's okay. Eat your favorites. Yeah. I'm realizing there wasn't really much that happened, or I'm forgetting. I'm also trying to speak without sounding sick, so I'm dual wielding right now. And I'm also trying to find a Drillbur, and it's not happening. Oh, this is on an unrelated note. So I watched back the podcast. I'm not gonna lie to you, Chad. My posture looked real good. It looked really good. Did Wolf compete? No, he wasn't there. Yeah. So one thing that I did while I was there, this is like every single day, is I gave out signed Dumby cards, and one person, if they picked the correct card, they would get the alt art. And I think while I was there, I gave out, I think 60 cards or something like that, which I was very surprised by that. And I definitely gave out a decent amount of them when I was at Nora's shiny hunting event, which was on Saturday. And which, if you don't know, it's basically all it was a full on shiny hunting event. Where we just tried to get as many shinies as we could in 1 hour. We ended up getting 2, which was huge. I didn't get anything. And I hunted for Yamask. Let it be known.
When is chat getting shiny dummy cards?
Maybe in the future. There are no shiny Dumby cards, though. If they do, add them to the TCG rotation. Time on the sandwich check? I don't need to check, because I know it's 11 minutes and 13 seconds. Better. It's better. Yeah, no, that was, I'll be honest with you, Chad, that was mostly it. Saturday night, I had this whole plan of like this bar hopping adventure that we would go to at the Battery. But everybody liked the first place that I told people to go that we never left. We were at this one bar for I think like 6 hours. Did anyone ever get the alt art? No. I can't believe it. Not a single person. Not a single person did. Kind of insane.
At the shinny hunting, even John was kicking his feet back and forth cause he was too short to reach the ground.
That's true. And also, I got Dumby. Yeah, you guys had a lot of nice gifts to give me. Like Stephanie gave me a bunch of bracelets, a whole collection of bracelets, and one was like Pookie coin. Oh god, I can't remember all of them. I'm sure she's in chat. One of them, the last one was the funniest one. It was, if you hear a paw, it's good, which is crazy that fit on a bracelet. But yeah, it was very nice. It was very sweet that you guys thought of bringing stuff for me. And yeah, so I tried hunting Yamask and I didn't find Yamask, and so I got sad. But yeah, that was kind of all of Saturday. We just gamed our little hearts out, and we tried to go to a Waffle House at 3 a.m. And then I forgot that all of the Waffle Houses close for walk-in, and so nobody wanted to stand outside and eat Waffle House, and so we went to a different diner that's open like 24/7 in downtown Atlanta. And then I woke up the next morning and I was really anxious and tired, and so I went to the aquarium and then I just went home. That was my whole time. But then the moment I got back, chat, like that night, I felt like a soreness in my throat. And I could tell, I knew one smelly nerd got me sick. And here I am. You didn't get arrested? Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you, chat. I did make that up. I did. Yeah, but that was pretty much the entire trip. It was me, true. Very true. But yeah, I was just like so tired by Sunday that I just went home, and then I got sick, and so past like 3 days I've been laying in bed. However, I did play through Shield and set up a new Shiny Charm save file, so we can do DAs. But we can't do DAs until we find 2 other genies, and we can't find 2 other genies until I find 2 Drillbur, and I don't know why it's taking so long. And so we are locked here currently in this realm. But I can definitely tell, chat, that my throat is getting more sore the more talking I'm doing. But I will hold out. I will hold out because I want to stream, but I also do not want to ruin my vocal cords. I just wanted to tell you that I love your content and keep it up. I have made 15 videos of walkthroughs with Jack as my rival. Oh, that's huge. Keep it up. Keep grinding. Don't talk, just mime. Do you think I would be a good mime? I think I would be. I know a lot of you would hope that I would turn into a mime some days. No? Oh. If I wasn't a content creator, what do you think I would do? What do you think I'd be best at? Bald? That's not a profession. Chef? Okay, I did cook up some miso soup like yesterday or a day and a half ago. And I made the ratio horribly wrong. Horribly wrong. It was more of like a chowder. There was not a lot of soup aspect to it. You could be a clown. I remember in high school there was a kid that I went to school with, and his mom was actually a clown. And I always felt bad because any argument that he would get into with somebody would say, "Your mom is literally a clown," and he would lose every single argument. But his mom was really nice. His mom was really nice. Do your parents have unique jobs, chat? No. Do you? Do you have a unique job? Okay, I'm actually gonna reset the encounters because I feel like you're right. In the middle, I'm not changing the spawns. I think you'd be a post office worker with a side job of fostering cats and arranging adoptions for them. That goes crazy. I would love to do that. Oh, imagine like a cat cafe. That'd be so sick. I'll add that to my list. Post-game activities.
Hi, Johnstone.
After streaming.
It's Shiny Amask. I just wanted you to know you'll never find me if you don't actually hunt me. I have been in the void for 94 years.
And I'll hunt you the old-fashioned way. The reason why I'm holding off on Yamask right now is because I could also get Cophagrigus while I'm doing Dynamax Adventures. Which is tempting. It's a little bit tempting. Yeah, so I will come back to it.
I hardly know her. Okay, never mind. I regret that one.
Also, yeah, I do need to thank subs. I'm scared because I feel like my voice is getting worse the more that I talk, chat. Do I have a silent stream? Wait, is this like the serial stream where I just don't talk? And you guys just do media share? Drink tea? Chat, I do have tea. It's probably a little bit cold, but Raspy voice. I'm not gonna lie to you, chat. I kind of like the way I sound with a sore throat.
Johnstone.
Is that weird? That mug is too big for you? Well, I'm a thirsty boy. Havoc, thanks for the 11 months. Chastity, thanks for the 2 months. Astro, thanks for the 3. Rar, thanks for the 100 bits. Furo, thanks for the 11. Or sorry, the 7. Saycan, thanks for the 300. Yeah, I just want to try and stream as much as I can without hurting myself. Because I feel bad because I have not streamed and I want to stream. But that also gives me a good opportunity to go for Yamask today. I'm not against that. An hour is plenty. Is it though, chat? I don't think it's enough. I'll tell you, I have been sleeping like a thing that sleeps a lot. Can you name some? Can you give me a couple examples? Like a frog or like an assortment of marsupials. A bear? You know what makes me so mad? It doesn't get talked about enough. How misleading the education system taught us about hibernation. They made it sound like they were on cooldown for like a whole season. Come to find out, they're just inside. They're just inside the entire time. Like why? They made it sound like they're sleeping for like 90 days straight. Very, very misleading. Please, Drillbur. One Pokemon. One shiny. I really like the Dumpy plush. I almost kept it. It's over here on my desk. I did enjoy it very much. What's your plan post Drillbur? I was gonna hunt the genies. Oh! I was just about to say we haven't found one though, but I just did. I've done it. I've done it, everybody. We found one. We're up. Very nice. What do we catch this in? Wait, Love Ball. No, he doesn't deserve that. Luxury Ball for sure. Luxury Ball for sure. We still need to find one more though. Fissure? Relax. Relax. So glad I tuned in. We'll get ready, because the next one is gonna be crazy. What do you think the inside of a luxury ball looks like? Inside of a luxury ball. Oh, apparently this is, there's actual lore. That's what it looks like, apparently, according to the anime. It's a club. Why is it in Spanish? Because it's a screenshot from the Spanish anime. A strip club? I don't think so. I don't think that's accurate. Drillbur, you're cutting down our time. Please. Please. In the ball. You want to be on the team so bad. Why are there 2 seats for 1 Pokemon? Do you not lay down on your couch? I know I do. And that's multiple seats. All right, we got it. Oh, sorry, I gotta take this.
Hey
Hello?
Jonathan, it's my 12-month anniversary next month. Do you have any recommendations for how I can make amazing and memorable TTS for the occasion? Kind regards.
Thanks, of course. Yeah.
Cheers!
Oh, horse lore, everybody. My goodness, look at all this horse lore. Any recommendations to make a memorable TTS? Listen, if you just did bald, that would be enough. But I think that the Nokia phone, no, sorry, what's this? The Samsung tone always gets me. That one always gets me every single time. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I gotta update the title. Oh, Emily, could you put that in the spreadsheet for me, please? I also lied to you, chat. We're not at 75, we're at 77 now. New updated lore. Okay, let's try and get one more. How much time do I have? 3 minutes. It's not really great. Not really that great. Why do you keep unevolved Pokemon in your team? Because I like horse. I just like horse a lot. Make sure you save. True. You're right. Oh. What? Okay. No. You like what? Horse? What's wrong with that, chat? I like horse. I feel like I would fare better if I saw Excadrill. I have a phobia of horses. I say this to you, I thought you would like it. Seven TV is always down. I can't see what it is. I'll let it load. Oh, hello. Hey. You could do an Excadrill outbreak next? Yeah, that's true. I definitely could. Sorry, chat. It is getting harder to speak. I fear I've jumped the gun in my my streaming venture. But I missed you guys. I missed you very dearly. And I hope you missed me as well. But my throat is very sore. Do I sound different? I was told I sound different, but I feel like it's very slight.
Missed you too, Pookie.
Don't do that, please. Slightly deeper? Oh, okay. All right, I'll take it. Don't make those. I don't even want to say what sound they are because then I'm also making the sound. No. You sound less geeky. Oh my god. Please don't say... Chat, your minds are gross. What happened to my wholesome, sweet chat that I knew and cared for? You guys are foul. You guys are foul. I'm disgusted. But how are you guys? How have you been? What's one big thing you've done in the past 11 days? You left us with Uke for a week? That's actually so true. I'm sorry, I won't do that again. I pay my taxes, huge. Essential. No more. All right, we can do another prediction. Got an apartment. Epic. Very, very nice. Very nice. I hit 115 on Scarlet and Violet Mons on my Shiny Living Dex. That's crazy. That is absurd, chatters. Also, do you like my... Sorry, do you like my picnic table? Jeez. Hit Ultra Ball 1. Let's compete. Let's run it. I may try to go for, not Master today, but I want to rank up. How am I gonna see? How do I make a sandwich in these conditions, chat? Are you kidding me? What is this? It's still on the sandwich. It's still on the sandwich. Don't even. Oh my god. They released this game for full price. Yes, and I enjoy every second of it. Today's snack of the day is Swiss Alpine Herbs. Honey lemon enchilada Ricola lozenges. Very good, very yummy. Mmm, very nice. Chad, did we get a shiny in this sandwich? Why does it seem like you get sore throats quite often? Chad, I haven't had a sore throat in probably like...
John finally beat the short allegations last weekend. He had to bend way over to fit in the frame when my kid asked for a pic and she's like, really tall for her age. Not short and not bald confirmed.
I took a picture with Beth and I looked kind of tall, Chad. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think Beth is short. I'll say it. Yeah, I rarely ever get sore throats. The only time I ever get one is when I'm out, like at a convention. It is my kryptonite. I heard otherwise. I think she sent it to me. Yeah, she did. Now what? Now what, haters? And she's 6'4". Fun fact. She's literally so pretty and you're John. You guys don't think I'm pretty? I'm really trying and I'm sick. Be nice to me. Take the lifts out? Okay, so I think I mentioned I bought platform shoes. No joke, chat, I was 6 foot. That was so laughably fake with those things on, but they were fire. They look so good. But I was at least 5'11" with those things on. Shiny. Clip or ban, everybody. It's clip or ban time. It was just the light. Classic. Classic good one. The last one was, I can't really tell if it was recognizable just because I found it so quickly. I didn't see it from a distance. It was, I just turned around and it was there. There's the clip. All right. Let's see. I can't see what it is. I'll let it. Shiny on Left is the name of this. That? I don't think that's Shiny. Oh, nope, that is. Nah, that's a Shiny for sure. Yeah, absolutely. Fair enough, fair enough. Okay, in my defense, somebody's got to help me cook one up. No, I'm pretty sure that was on the last sandwich. I saw the link earlier. I just respectfully looked away. I don't think that was part of this one, chat. Don't play zoomed all the way out? Oh. Did I go to floor 48? Oh, no, but we had a new bit, a new song. Should I save it? Should I just save it for a certain secret video? We've realized that we don't need to ever recycle songs anymore. We just use them. Okay, actually, to be fair, we did sing Floor 48 in an Uber. We did do that, so.
Dink donk.
We did.
Thanks to @Johnstone for my sub gift.
It was in unison. It was in unison. We all sang it in an Uber. I think that was like Saturday night. It's a banger. Supra, thanks for the 6 months. I appreciate it. Hopefully I will be seeing you soon. Maybe this evening, perchance. Maybe tomorrow evening, perchance. Maybe you can come over and we can watch a movie together. Like really close to each other. Maybe.
Welcome back, bestie. The Patreon podcast rocked.
I appreciate
you
it.
feel better soon.
Okay, so if you watched the Patreon podcast, how long was it? Because I only think it was 3 hours just based off of how long we were talking for. Come over to watch WrestleMania. I may dabble. Just don't tell Rich. Okay, you might have been cooking with the be closer zoomed in. Rich would feel cheated on? Absolutely he would. We can invite him, I guess. LV, thanks for the 11 months. I appreciate it. Jacob, thanks for the 15. Lax, thanks for the 8 months. Elite, thanks for the 29. Juniper, thanks for the Prime. I appreciate it. The lozenge is helping a little bit. You missed another? Where's the clip? Let's see it. Where? There's no shot. Was it this one? Was it this one that was like when I was going up? There's no chance. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, I did look at it and then I didn't like look at it. And the one time I do that, look right. 6 foot. Oh. That was so laughably fake with those things on, but they were 6 foot. Look right? I see it? Yeah, no, I think they're Quasi mode. I would never fail 2 shinies in one day. It would never happen. Maybe 3, but definitely not 2. You have, though? There's no footage. There's none. You guys like this Pokemon? There's quite literally footage. Okay, I don't know how to explain this. Do you guys have lozenges that have a hint of nut in them? Because the more that I have these lozenges, the more that it tastes like there's like sunflower seeds in it. Like it tastes like, I don't know. I'm gonna stay home. No, Charlie, we can hang out tonight, please.
Who up drilling neighbor?
Well, that's not a good look, is it? Okay, well, there it is. I just wanted to talk about my lozenges. I don't think there was anything wrong with what I said, I'll be honest with you. There might have been a couple things wrong. Yeah, yeah, I'll throw one of these. Hold on. Can we name it Drill Nut? No, we can't. I understand it now. Easy. All right, it's genie time. Name it lozenge. I actually had to check and see if these are claimed. Let's see. Drillbur. What is this? Drillbur and Extra Drill are not claimed. Okay. Well, if anyone would like to be a tier 2, you can claim them. But in the meantime, chat, new prediction. Are either one of these Pokemon marked? You have 1 minute. That's 3. Though the second one wasn't shiny. Look behind the one when you stop. If you're talking about, I think you're trying to soar You're trying to soar off of getting one. If you're talking about this, that's not shiny at all. That's just a regular one. Anyways, my guess is that we do get a mark. Okay. Okay, we're up. We're up. Question is, which one? I think it's gonna be something boring. Cloudy would be cool. That wouldn't make sense in a cave, but... Sleepy time. Eep. Next. No mark. No mark. But I do want to evolve this. Pickle. Goodbye, Pickle. How do I sort? Oh, yeah. Look how much candy I have. That's absurd. All right. Let's see it. Get your high YouTubes ready, chat. Oh, man. Wow, he does not look well. He does not look well. Oh, wait, that looks good. I like that. Kind of pink, purple-ish. I'm a fan. Horn drill. I'm good. I'm good. Okay. Now, what do we name them, chat? What do we name Drillbur? There was a tier 2? Oh, Cat. I think Cat already had something claimed. Let me see. Oh, no. Cat, which one did you want to claim? Oh, Excadrill? Okay, then what do we name Drillbur, chat? Drill Nut. Drill Nut. Okay. What did Cat say? I don't have anything claimed until now. Okay. What did you want to name Excadrill? Or something else? It is up to you. I just want my name. Okay. Do you want just Cat? K-A-T? Cat. Yeah! Yeah! We did it! Okay. So... Okay, I think what we're going to do, chat, because I do still want to stream. I want to try. Because I didn't set up the encounters. Like I did set them up, but I didn't like actually find them in the wormholes. Let me see. Where are the genies? Oh, I can't even get Landorus without both of them. How's that gonna work then? They're all in the red wormholes. Okay. Listed as shutting down. Don't you play with my heart. Oh! What the heck? What the heck? That's so sad. I mean, I'm not saying I'd pay $30 a month to do listed, but I would give them $30 if they could just extend it for a month. That's so sad. What the heck? Buy the game? Well, let's not get crazy now, chat. Let's not get crazy. Yeah, I have to find a red wormhole to get set up for it. I'm trying to think of what to do, chat. Because my throat does hurt. Because what I could do, chat, is I could get it set up so I can dual hunt Landorus tomorrow. Would that be better if I dual hunted Landorus? Have I saved? Okay. Yeah, it's one of those things, Chad, because the more that I talk, the more that I'm damaging myself, and I thought I could kind of hold it down today, but I don't know if I can. And if I strain myself too much, then I'm gone for longer, if that makes sense. Okay. I don't want to. I really don't. But what I can do, yeah, is I can get set up for Landorus, and I can also just hunt off stream silently. And still get stuff done. So, Stevie, thanks for the 10 months. I appreciate it. Thank you very, very much.
Don't have time to watch Twitch much anymore, but had to swing by to Prime sub my boy.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm sorry, chat. Oh. But, yeah, so I will do my best to be live tomorrow. I think I should be fine, because my nose is not as stuffy as it was yesterday. It's still bad, but I'm holding it down a little bit better. Yeah, but I think that's probably gonna do it for today. I don't even know who's live at this hour, because it's not even 1. Let's see. Who is streaming right now? It's literally me. Who do we raid? Oh, you go read Moxie. Yeah, so I will I'll do my best to be live tomorrow. Sorry for a short stream. But we did find 2 shinies, so it's not awful. It's not awful, but yeah, hopefully tomorrow we can actually get into doing the raids and not the raids. I'll try and set up the Dynamax dens to make sure like they're all set up. But yeah, I will see you guys on hopefully the next stream tomorrow. Okay, goodbye. See ya. Goodbye, everyone. See you later. Goodbye now. See ya. Have a good one.